Shrek team's opening fire on the T-34, trying to dive on in again with S-25 support. Vet 3, by the way, slow, going in deep. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117 here, and today I am bringing you a 4v4 on the map Red Ball Express. I know, it's been a while since we've covered a game on Red Ball, but, you know, I figured I'd take this time and opportunity to highlight a match that is pretty damn good in my opinion. Which is, we got Azak Mu, Lieutenant, Captain Wipe, Full 20, Slel, Clipmaster Sergio, Hyperius, and Pokemon Master. 4 Soviet versus 3 Austere and 1 OKW. So a full Soviet front is coming. Can the Germans hold? We shall see. And again, if you would like to make sure that you see more content from me, make sure to like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, or follow on Twitch. It really does help on out, or any additional support is greatly appreciated, just like my Patreon, which is down below. Anyway, what can the Germans hope to deal with? Well, if you're live on Twitch, you can see their stats. But let's see, a bit of a mixed team here. Germans are a little more consistent overall with their playtime. Austere as well against the Soviet, typically. Well, that's a designated counter, so typically I would say they have a good shot against the Soviet. Oh, Totenez, good day. Hopefully you're doing well. Cash going down early on, bit of a. Oh wow, okay, yeah, he's the guy going for resources, so he's hoping to get a lot, maybe a cargo trucks, but that's an early rush for a cash. MG's Grenadiers moving on in. Soviet forces are, looks like, oh my god, alright. Guys, we have all the Soviets coming together to form up and to hopefully deal with the Germans. Germans, I would, if I were you, put down the MG now! Don't even go for cover. Don't even care, just put it down. Alright, well, hopefully chain, suppression, good. Starts trading the Soviet conscripts. Oh my god, there's going to be a lot of dead men here. I love how they're rainbow colors, too. That makes it just perfect. Well, now the Soviets are in full retreat, and I fully suspect a lot of Soviet conscripts to die. Grenadiers hopefully can pick off, or Pioneers, whatever, this one squad. Soviet forces pushing in through the front. Clipmaster Sergio trying to break through. Do they have Molotovs? They do not. It is not looking great for some of those conscripts. But on the right, there's nothing. Because they all went right, all the forces got pushed back. So right and mid is pretty much under German control. No shot that cons escape. Yeah, well, here's the thing. These Germans not only have 9 kills, but yeah, it's really bad because they used all those resources to focus one front, and they may have gotten it. German forces, again, have plenty of kills. The reinforcements hopefully coming on up, but they have every other piece of territory, right? Also, I like the minefield there. Nice ass minefield. But they're also getting resources in front of the Allied base, like directly in front. So now what you're having is a situation where the Allies are getting, and I quote, 1321 compared to Germans' 68 munitions per turn compared to 32. I could be wrong, but that is what we like to call a bra moment. But no, Axis can now hopefully use those resources, upgrade their men. Great mortar hit, though. Fantastic job. And hopefully gain enough support to deal with the conscript blob that we all know is coming. Yeah, conscripts coming on in. Slel and Hyperius trying his best to deal with this Sturm. Yeah, Sturm run. There's too many men here. There's so many conscripts. Do they have upgrade? What do they have? They have, okay, they're working as a team, but they have not picked a commander yet, which is fascinating to me. They might kill the Sturm here. Conscripts focusing. They do kill the Sturm, so that's a good shot. Engineer and Grenadier trying to hold back the Germans. And they are, actually. MG suppressing. I actually thought they wouldn't hold, but the MG they might. Conscripts from Clipmaster being sent back. It's up to Hyperius, who's dropping smoke. But the MG is, well, if they reposition, can still probably see them, right? Pioneer is good close range, so as long as it's holding. Or maybe get a flamethrower to burn him out. I love the smoke. MG can still see the building, so he's still suppressing. Kubel coming in with a sniper of all things. Azak Mule, why are you getting a sniper when the main threat you're currently facing is fuck tons of infantry? I'm not trying to be overly crass about it, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of men, and I have 1 bullet per every, like, 15 seconds. Maybe it's not the best. Maybe I should have gotten a Panzergrenadier or something. Maybe that would have been better to hold. Right? Anyway, Soviets pushing on in. Yeah, just overwhelming Azak Mule's forces. At least the MG survived. More conscripts are being made, however. Left-hand side, though, thanks to Panzergrenadiers, among other forces, easily holding back. Full, even though he put down a cache, still has a decent-sized army, actually, and might get a free mortar, which a Soviet mortar is great because you can get the free recon. Well, no, it's not free. It's the flare, which is unkillable. I really enjoy the flare. I don't know about you guys, but I highly recommend getting the flare recon. Kubel as well was out there causing havoc. Big old blob of forces by Hyperius in mid. Some additional Soviet forces cleaning up the right. They are pushing on up, but MG just drive them away. MG-34, again, suppressed them while Sturms, I guess, dealt with them close range. Again, Pokemon Master still has a decent amount of forces. And it looks like Tank Hunters is the name of the game for Hyperius. Clip Master going NKVD, which is good. Commissar can support the conscripts. And as well, we have anti-tank Overwatch that hopefully can deal with the armor. So at least both Soviets have a good counter against armor, because I see that being a big issue. Sturm Pioneers focusing in mid. We have more conscripts coming on in. Half-track, though, coming on in to deal with the infantry. Do they have AT grenades? They do. So at least they can throw Molotovs and deal with it that way. Which, by the way, Molotov burns the MG to death. Nice bundle grenade, pushed back some conscripts. But again, they can't sustain that much fire from all these conscripts. Luckily, MG will hold them back with sniper support. Again, in mid, we have a decent amount of infantry just guarding. Left-hand side is pretty firmly under Axis control, which is interesting because that was the one spot that was actually being contested. Minefield keeps the Commissar away. Let's see. We have Slow with defensive tactics. Germans have gone Festing support armor, which could heal or provide some good sector assaults. Again, Firestorm, so good counters. I finished a game with a guy spamming 6 tank hunter conscripts, and I saw this replay. Oh, man, that's gonna cause you to have some flashbacks. Anyway, chat says Pokemon Master, is that Skippy? Well, of course not, because his name is Pokemon Master. Obviously, if you watch Skippy's content, he's not a guy that does anything related to Pokemon, so I highly doubt that's Skippy. All right. Besides, the guy's name's Pokemon Master, not Skippy. Chad, I'm being cocky, but overall, it could be. The big tell is not that. It's Clipmaster Sergio, who is Skippy's right-hand man with the clip department. So that it could be, or it could be someone masquerading. Anyway, Panzergrenadiers opening fire, murdering Slell's forces. More conscripts, though, coming on in. Hoping to kill that Gren, but Gren does escape. Engineers trying to pick him off with the Minesweeper, not likely. Oh, bundle grenade! Well, definitely causing havoc. Panzergrenadiers do pull back without taking any major losses. Germans, again, have double fuel. So if they can deploy some armor that's effective, maybe. Just maybe. Grenadiers opening fire from afar with Panzergrenadiers, again, from Captain Wipe coming on in. Nice actual rifle grenade. They actually did... rifle grenade, Jesus. They actually did a pretty good job. A lot of conscripts by Hyperius coming on in. So again, he's definitely brought into the doctrine of mass wave charges. By the way, after a certain point in mid-42, was not a thing by the Soviets that used. So, just pointing it out there. Anyway, mortar fire comes on in on Panzergrenadiers. Let's see. Mortar fire. Again, we have 120, so it's heavy mortar fire, especially. Coming on in to hopefully deal damage against the German infantry. How are we looking, by the way? Battle Phase 2 is not haven't yet been picked, but Fall, I'm assuming, is focusing on the infantry before upgrading, because you can quickly upgrade. 36 fuel per turn, by the way. That's a lot of fuel that can be used for armor. What the fuck? Wait, is this Skippy? Lieutenant is charging on in with Sturms. Why? A lot of the infantry is retreating. What is happening right now? Wait. I'm so confused because this is like a Daxter-like moment for Lieutenant. Maybe it's just me, but that's what it feels like to me. Is someone charging in? Why would you charge into guys using mass conscripts? They can AT grenade this so easily, and they do. But anyway, yeah, Lieutenant is pulling back in a major way. Hopefully that half track can hold the front, because by God, the next wave of infantry is coming. But the Germans do have most of the front line under their control, so I can't be too bad against them. They also have been putting a lot of pressure on the Allies, bringing them down about 220 VPs, which puts them in the lead. MG opening fire on the conscripts. Mass amounts of Soviet infantry coming on in. Half track on standby. Can they hold? That is the question. Mortar fire dropping. Lots more infantry. Again, seems like these guys are definitely spamming. Although Clipmaster, dude, he's definitely taking some heavy losses. Slow as well has got more support. But even then, all the forces are pushing on right. Half track just being overwhelmed. AT grenades hopefully can kill it. As well, nice job killing the MG. Half track trying to suppress, but here come, yep. Final AT grenade kills the unit. Lieutenant completely losing most of his men. And the Soviets do manage to take over the right, though AT from this PyroShark rifle hopefully pushes back the German counterattack. Oh my God, this Panzer IV charges on in by itself. Just throw the AT grenades, men! Just throw! Just throw! Oh my God, it's like swarming of ants. That's horrifying. If you're a German tank commander and there's just lines of infantry coming at you, it's like a zombie apocalypse. You're like, stay away from me! But, yeah, more Soviet forces come on in. They're hopefully you can grab the field. Because, yeah, right now the Germans are like, wait a second, they're all over there? Why don't we just take all these positions? And, yeah, Panzer Grenadiers are hiding. They're trying to take the territory on the far side. So, resource-wise, again, Germans have put down a decent chunk of caches. The Allies have not done that. So, again, right now, the Soviets are just 79 munitions per turn, chat. 79. I mean, thanks in part to this truck here, which is... Even though it's in the middle point, it's actually in a pretty damn good spot. And it's actually probably going to go up to 80 with this position here. It's going to go up to 84 munitions per turn. God damn. Soviets do have one fuel point, but it doesn't make up for losing so much frontline capture point. Because they're at 20 with 21 munitions. Not exactly great, especially if you're going to throw all those AT grenades. Yeah, so 84 munitions per turn for full, which could easily upgrade all these Panzer Grenadiers. He won't. Most likely what he's going to do is save up for airstrikes or other abilities. Because again, if he can suppress the blob with strafing runs and other things like that, that's better for him. Something died over here. It was a Kubel. AT fire hitting the Panzer IV. It is a J version of the Panzer IV, so it is slightly better, and a Zach Mule has that thanks to Festing Armor. MG opening fire, just so many men. Commissar charging though, could focus his efforts on that. Yep, they're conscripts throwing grenades, lighting it up, forcing it back. Sniper team moving on in, but again, I find it interesting what a sniper team's going to do. Lots of mortars over here, so again, a little bit of coordination. AT as well. They're trying their best to hold this front. Bottom grenades thrown, but they're not taking the bait and retreating. Sergio holds. Now he's going to probably run. Do they have a forward retreat position? They do not. That's probably the one thing I'll say. The Soviets need a position to heal their men on the front so they can continue their offensive operations. Large amount of conscripts push back the Gren squad, though the Grens did rifle grenade one conscript, so at least got that. Here come the, no, Panzer Grenadiers just chilling. Lots of mines, though. Holy, look at all the S minefields. Oh, boy. Slell. No! Clear the mines, gentlemen. Clear the mines with your bodies. Oh my God. And they come in at half strength. And Panzer Grenadiers are pretty much just going to wreck them. If they retreat this way, they're screwed. Please retreat. Okay, they're retreating backwards. That's good. Move up so they don't decap. Okay, there we go. Panzer Grenadiers not completely idiotic. They're probably also going to put more mines down. If I'm them, put more mines. Just because why not? In mid, conscripts are taking the VP. So maybe also swing around to deal with that. On the right, though, Soviet forces have pressed up. AT guns are hitting the Panzer IV and the Flame Panzer. The Hetzer can take a few hits, but not from consistent AT fire. Smoke, though, coming down. Direct shots, hopefully, from Pokemon Master in the near future. AT grenade throws. Does kill the Panzer IV. Great kill by the Pokemon Master. AT fire trying to hit the unit within the smoke. But with the smoke clearing, they should be able to hit it. Although, why did you upgrade with Shrek fire? You're not dealing with armor. It's only infantry. Anyway, nice job with the artillery to kill the Panzer Grenadiers. Conscripts do kill a Panzer Grenadier model. But again, right now, the biggest issue is, well, hold on. There's actually not much. I mean, there's a minefield, sure, but there's not many men on the front. Also, full, I'm just saying, while you're upgrading to the Heavy Panzer Corps, that's great. I'm okay. No, he's doing fine. As long as he gets a Brumbar or a Werfer or something, he should be okay. What are the other Germans doing through this? So Captain Wipe is getting a Werfer. That makes sense given the blobs, especially if he can hit. Double support gun. Very interesting. They got that. Most likely counteract the 120s and the general Soviet mortars. AT gun coming on up. Conscripts pushing forward. Support guns lighting up the enemy. Okay. Not too bad. Mortars being pushed back. But here comes the next Soviet wave. They do have an MG to hold them back. But the Su-76 is trying to break up that line. Again, Germans using that medical very well to keep the that position under their control. But how long could that hold under so much fire? MG trying to suppress. But there's a lot of Soviet infantry in front of them. Werfer, though, coming on in. Here could be good. Or maybe just hold. It's better to use it. Wait, hold on. Something was just called in. That was a direct strike. Well, there goes the conscript. Sergio just losing a decent chunk of his men. AT gun, I'm surprised, is alive, to be honest. MG does die from the conscripts. Artillery, though, coming on in on the medical. Could kill it. AT gun shot. Actually, it's the Werfer. Run, Werfer! Oh, God. Oh, he's lucky it missed. Werfer does escape. Su-76 almost killed it. Counterattack in mid does grab the munition point for the Axis. Full is laughing. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's probably the minefield. Oh, minefield on the road killed so many of Slell's men. God damn. Yeah, again, Minesweeper, man. Oh, sorry, Slell. Yeah, Minesweeper. Get a Minesweeper. You're losing so many men to mines. And he keeps putting more. Not getting the 84 munitions per turn now, but still a decent chunk. Another conscript blob coming on in. Again, they did kill the medical, which is a big win. Because then the allies no longer have to worry about the Axis reinforcing consistently, which is a solid thing to not have to worry about. Panzer IV are charging in again. Zachmiel, you guys understand that the Soviets still have a decent amount of AT and AT grenades, right? Conscripts see the cash. You're not going to do all that much to it, but okay. Panzer IV is injured, trying to get the hell out of dodge. Mortar fire again. 15 kills. The German mortar's done pretty good, but now Pokemon Master among the other Soviets are getting the German infantry equipment that's been left on the battlefield, so that's good. They can start using that against them. Again, a lot of resources currently still under German hands, which is really helping. Also, this VP needs to be taken back, right? Where the fuck are the German infantry to take it? I guess they're all busy trying to hold back this front. Also, what's with the Shrek teams? Why so many Shrek teams? You're versing conscript clubs. Like, I get it. Like, Pokemon Master technically could have built a armored vehicle by now. And yes, you're about to kill the 76, but it's not going to help when the next Soviet blob comes in. And by God, it could be coming in very soon.
Artillery positions are ready to fire.
All right, at least you killed the 76. Werfer comes on in, does actually kill some of the infantry, and here comes the T-34. So maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe I'll completely eat my words, but I don't know. I feel like having more more anti-infantry might be better than more AT. Panzer IV moving away from the Werfer, right at a bad time. Sergio kills the Werfer. By the way, Sergio only has 3 units, so not great. Conscripts pushing on in. We have a small battle. What the hell is this? Full. Full. Don't. No. I mean, he definitely pushed him back, but now there's an injured Werfer, and if I'm a Soviet, I would try to A, clear the mines, and B, get any infantry over there to kill it. Soviet forces are on standby. T-34 trying to push on in, I guess. Yeah, he's moving on in. There's no teller mines. You built all these mines, but there's no teller mines.
Combat engineers are standing by.
I feel, oh man. He's the Werfer hunter. He smells Werfers. Oh wait, nope, he doesn't smell Shreks though. And absolutely gets knocked out by an ambush by Full. Okay, never mind. I guess those Shreks are paying off. But again, I feel like the Arty then needs to start raining hell down in mid. Because there's a lot of men, a whole lot of men pushing on in. So it forces just taking a munitions point. They're taking the VP point. Stopping the bleed at 200 points. Again, the Axis currently have a 200 point advantage, but we'll see how long that lasts. Again, they managed to retake the right-hand side. Middle is now contested. This is where I would start calling in like a fragmentation bomb or other things if you could. I think that could be really good. SU-85 is on the field, so Slow at least has decent AT. Soviets just busting on through. Nothing stopping them. All right, here come the Werfers. This is where the Werfers need to come in clutch. And I think they will, actually. Decent kills on the Conscripts. Wiping multiple squads. Slaw taking heavy losses down to one Conscript. And also, he's about, unless I'm mistaken, he'll run into the minefield. T-34 helping to clear some of them. Really? Actually, hold on. He might actually be clear. Okay, luckily ran through the area, which the bodies cleared it. That's good. So the Soviet, oh, more mines being placed though. T-34, seeing the Shrek blob. Oh, he got through! He got through! Charge, baby! T-34, one Werfer. Hold on. Oh my god, no! Keep going. Don't stop! Go forward! No! The Shrek team's right behind you! Oh, there it goes. At least they diverted multiple directions. They weren't grouped up in a herd. But two Werfers, that's still that's a big loss. Climax, losing most of your infantry is a bigger loss, but still, at least they're inflicting heavy damage on the Soviets. Oh my god, that's... Well, Hypercarius lost a decent amount of his infantry. Hell of a railway. Armor without the being, you know, worried about all the Soviet infantry now counterattacking. Maybe gets a T-34 kill because it's unfortunately being blocked by the Slow's forces. No, actually dodges. Again, Panzers have to worry about ET, so they'll be kept back. Again, it is funny that the Germans have actually taken so many losses to the blob. So, like, well, even though we technically have been killing a lot of conscripts, we've been still taking a heck of a lot of losses from it. Anyway, let's see. Panther on standby. Doing what they can. But again, AT can return fire. Again, overall, Soviets are averaging an army. Like, Pokemon Master has the biggest army, which is good. But everyone else is not doing great. I would say, again, quick math here, probably upper 40s. Katusha could actually do quite a bit right here. It's a Sturm, but could have been a lot worse while healing. Oh, great shot, though, on the Sturms right there. Although, again, that building right here is definitely going to help. Werfer comes on in, kills more conscripts. Really putting pressure on them, though, again, gotta give a hand to the Soviets for staying in this fight for this long. Although Slodes has lost another men. Oh my god, Fall could kill a lot of units right there with a good rifle grenade. Is he gonna try? No, he's not. Good rifle grenade could have probably killed a lot more units. Stuka just helps clear a lot more forces in mid. Again, Soviets on the back foot. Lots of AT, though. Lots of AT guns, so at least they can deal with the armor. Right now, it's just the infantry that's the biggest issue. Direct strike coming on in. T-34 has to pull on back. We have a solid Dushka, but again, without any sort of AT, because again, they pulled back from the direct strikes, it's going to need to pull back. Double Panther's interesting choice from Captain Wipe. Oh, actually, Stuka completely missed. I'm sorry, Lieutenant completely missed that. My apologies. I thought he got some infantry, but no. We have Railway coming in once again. Again, the Axis being like, we can use our specials? Call it all in. And yeah, the Soviets are slowly being pushed back because they have nothing to deal with it, right? They can't deal with the constant artillery barrages and other strikes, which is going to put them in a really bad position. Luckily, they have at least 1 VP and 1 fuel. But with the left-hand side under consistent German control, a lot of resources are right now going to the Germans, and they can't really afford that. Su-85 pushing on in, does hit the Panzer IV. Conscripts as well trying to push on in, but again, minefields are everywhere. Panzer IV can't fight an Su-85 toe-to-toe. This Panzer IV trying to dive on the far side. Conscripts did not stop that. I guess they're trying to go in for the kill. Shrek team does miss. Oh, AT grenade was thrown on them. Nice. Okay. Although Panzer IV will probably stop that Zis gun from being taken. AT Overwatch is in effect. Soviets do... Oh, wait, oh my god. Wait, are they all? 3 of them do have AT Overwatch, so that's good. So they can hopefully counteract all the Panthers and Panzer IVs. So again, that's being called in. Decent area of effect in mid. But Panzer IVs did pull back. Lots of Werfers taking pushing on left, which is interesting. I mean, move up and start pounding, because right now there's a perfect shot for all your Werfers to hit. And right now in mid, German forces trying to hold back the Soviets, keep them close in that pocket. Again, we have another railway coming on in. Could be detrimental right here. Come on. Oh, there goes AT gun. On the far side, though, looks like a push was countered by Katusha. Great kill by the Pokemon Master. Excellent shotgun. Yeah, because it looks like it did stop that capture. Although Railway is definitely making sure no one takes that Zis gun again. Werfers looks like did fire. Not sure how much damage they did. But the AT line's still there, so they can still counteract any sort of major armor push, which is what the Germans are relying on. Lots of Panzers, either Panzer V, Panzer IV. Any Zis guns pushing along the side. Again, a lieutenant doesn't really have much of an army. And I do not think a King Tiger is going to be the easy fix because of all the AT Overwatch. Again, we have artillery coming down in the back. That is from a B4, I assume. Again, AT Overwatch coming on the Panzer IVs. They're trying to build a pack gun. Okay, cool. You're building a Pack 43. But artillery 120s are coming down on that, so you need a counter for it. Hold on. T-34 dove on in. Did he get any kills? No, just infantry kills. He's trying to clear up the mines as well. Not a bad idea. Again, no tellers, which is kind of shocking to me. Maybe I'm missing the tellers, chat. If I am, let me know. But I'm realizing that Foles just keeps deploying S minefields, which is annoying to deal with in any capacity. But at least the Shrek teams are holding back that stuff. AT guns are just pushing back the Panther, which, again, Pack 43 is now blocking, and now it's just a waste of resources. Great kill by the Soviets. Clipmaster got it. Soviets trying to retake mid and stop the bleed. Direct strike, though, comes on in, and oh no. Oh god, that's a lot of dead AT. Clipmaster can take that back with 1100 manpower under his belt, but it's not. Again, you're gonna need a lot more support. Nice shot by the Su-85 on the Panzer IV. Conscripts putting pressure on the Stern Pioneer. Another push on the left by T-34. Again, I get it. Foal's Werfer army is probably a big threat, even though it doesn't really have a ton of kills. But again, it could just the constant artillery on the Soviets is very annoying. Panther diving. Goes right through the T-34. Okay. Pokemon Master's like, wait, what? Luckily, he does pull back. Katyusha's actually getting a decent kill count. They're up to about 25 kills. Nice hit, though, from the Werfers. There we go. That's a good Werfer shot, killing all the support equipment. Pansgrenadiers, again, with 37 kills, holding the front, though not sure if they can hold against those PTRS rifles. Werfer comes on in, kills the retreating units. Yep, even though they're not so effective against infantry, they still had enough. T-34 diving on in. AT Overwatch is in effect. Dies, though. They need consistent recon. Oh my god, Slow has 2 units left. That is not good. Climax says, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm deploying a new mass amount of infantry, even though... Oh boy, that's not a good sign if these are all fresh recruits coming onto the field. Again, needs a recon ability. That's the one thing I'll say, is actually maybe having one of them go a ability with recon, or getting a mortar up on the front with a recon flare might help with the AT Overwatch, so we'll have to keep doing stuff. Luckily, Pokemon Master does deploy a Commissar. Even though he can't really do much with so much infantry and armor, the AT Overwatch now is something to target, is coming down with everything it can on the armor. And yeah, causing all sorts of havoc. Now, Pokemon Master coming in with his own force, AT and T-34, putting on pressure. For another 30 seconds, there's AT coming into this front, which might be enough to kill this Panther. He's not paying attention. Captain Wipe is about to be wiped. T-34 coming in clutch. Panther does escape, but alas, it does die. Oh, artillery, though, coming on in. That has to be from the B4, right? There is a B4. It is targeting this area. Another T-34 coming on in. Again, AT Overwatch still in effect. Can they at least kill this Panther? Doesn't look like it. Another T-34 dies. Panther will escape. And building, although, will collapse. So that's good for reinforcing. They can't reinforce if the building is, you know, there's no buildings to make. They have to rebuild their own then. So again, he could. Katyusha's, though, coming on in to kill the support equipment. Probably will, as long as the rockets keep hitting this area. Counterattack with the German forces against Katyusha. Katyusha trying to get out of there. No! Katyusha goes down. Big loss for Pokemon Master, who has the biggest army for the Soviets. Not a great sign when that is half of what a normal army should be. Is your back okay? Clipmaster, no. My back is still in pain. So that's not the best sign, I know, but right now I'm taking pain meds, doing what I can. So anyway, German forces taking over this position. Luckily, one good Molotov is gonna burn all those Sturms. So good job there for the defense. On the left, though, while the Germans were all focused on the other side, they managed to take some territory. A good dodge. Conscripts managed to get out of the Werfers, you know, firing the area. Although it looks like the rest of the Werfers can now fire, so that's maybe not great. But the Soviets are counterattacking, and even though they took lots of losses, they're gaining a lot more territory. Which is actually putting Foal's supply lines in issue. Because again, if you lose the munitions and that's a huge chunk of his resources down the drain. Also, I'm surprised he went so many Werfers and then also Pansgrenadiers. I guess he's doing his own strat, but we'll see how things fare. S-25 kills the cache, so great job there. Again, the mass blob of infantry could be taken out by Werfers, and here it comes! The counterattack! Hitting the whole area. The Soviets, though, hold. I guess the Germans thought they would retreat into it, but no, they didn't, although the mortar did die. The Soviets did survive. Although there is a direct strike coming on in, which will probably kill more Soviet infantry. Yeah, Panther, I would say, could probably defeat the S-25 mono-a-mono, but without all the AT stuff, I don't know. Oh, that's a loss there via mines. Soviet forces trying to stop the Shrek blob, and also more death from them. Oh my god. Werfer comes on in, killing more infantry. Clipmaster still holds on to the territory, grabs it, and we're probably going to get the heck out of there if I have to assume. In mid, S-25 under Shrek fire. Hopefully he can escape. Again, Soviets can't keep taking these losses. Or maybe they can. Nice kill on the truck. Again, 200 manpower down the drain. On the far right, though, it looks like a counterattack by a Zakmul is actually doing pretty good work. Does effectively push back the conscripts. Or, sorry, it's some of the Soviet forces, but never mind. This Panzer IV, as soon as I say something, I'm incorrect. Oh, there we go. Finally, I pushed them back. Cartouching the back line, hopefully killing the Sturm squad. Maybe. Again, one rocket could kill all three of those. One rocket. Come on, one rocket. No, I think the area is here. It's just right outside the line. Soviet counterattack launching against the Panzer IV. Very weak, and they can direct fire. Hopefully they can grab the additional territory. They do kill it. It's decrewed. It's not killed. MG here like, can we just, I'm not here. I'm not here. T-34 is having a rough time penning that Panzer. Finally killing it. Werfer's trying to kill the engineer squad in retreat, but alas, not able to. At the very least, Fold does have an army, and he is grabbing the territory back. I don't agree entirely with the composition, but whatever. He's also mass deploying the trucks in order to get more resources. Again, he's going to shoot himself back up to, like, let's see if he deploys here. Yeah, probably 80 munitions. If with all the trucks, because he has a few more that he hasn't put. Oh, no, he put down 2. He's at 68. Probably 79 then. Panzer IV goes into harden mode. That's funny. It's like, I will brace myself. I will haul myself down to take all the hits. But the Soviets giving everything they have. Zis gun, conscript AT grenades. Everything's trying to break it, but Playmaster's not letting go. Railway on the back line. Unfortunately, he did lose a lot of his conscripts there. AT grenades can hopefully maybe kill that. And there is one Zis gun. I don't think they have enough AT, though. Panzergrenadiers pushing on the right. Katusha going long range. He needs to worry. Terror Tactics needs to push it back, please. Oh, it's risky. But he does get pushed back. Katusha hitting the back line once again. But alas, not hitting the Sturm being repaired. Or sorry, the Sturm Pioneers doing the repairs. Shrek team's opening fire on the T-34, trying to dive on in again with S-25 support. Vet 3, by the way, slow, going in deep. Does kill the Panther. T-34 hopefully killing this truck. Oh. Oh my god. Clipmaster, go. Oh no. So close yet so far. Oh. It was, if he would have went this way, he probably could have maybe killed one, but alas. He was a hero. Not a whole lot of an army left for you, Sergey. Not a whole lot of army left for a lot of the Soviets. Right now, the Soviets are averaging, like maybe upper 40s at best, right? Germans are in the upper 60s. But they're still being very determined. Also, this King Tiger's a very bad play because of all the AT Overwatch. But right now, the Soviets actually don't have the resources for it. Nice Stuka bomb strike kills the support equipment. I love this one solo conscript fighting a King Tiger. We'll kill this man ourselves. Firemen! Werfer in the back tries to stop the Soviet infantry. Actually, they're hitting the Werfer, saying, okay, never mind. We see a better, juicier target. Hopefully, he can throw any. No! Drop smoke. Will escape. T-34 coming on in. No one has AT Overwatch, though, so probably best to keep it back. Shrek teams as well try to keep the T-34 at bay. Again, right now, the best thing the Soviets have is territory. Right now, they actually have a decent chunk of the map under their control, which is a bit different than normal. Hold on. Lots of AT grenades. Ah, yes. Panther almost dead. AT rifles now doing what they can. Smoke, though, blocks the shots. Gonna retreat into it, though, and loses 2 squads. Carries might loses all 3. Heavy losses, and the Panther does survive. Again, just having a great time murdering all sorts of men. But again, even though he's doing the mass warfare, he 28, 38, 47. He has, I mean, he has like 50 kills, 55 kills around there. Not as much as I would have thought, given the amount of Soviet infantry. But it's still making an impact on the field. On the left, though, a couple German infantry trying to grab the territory. T-34 gonna have a rough time with all the Shreks. Just saying.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Yeah, just having a real rough time.
The supply vehicle can now be called in.
Conscripts pushing in to grab the territory. I will say, the Soviets actually putting down caches. So they're actually in a good enough position where they put down caches and they haven't been targeted. So now, for the first time, I think, this entire game, the Soviets actually have more resources than the Axis. It's close, but they actually kind of do. Warfare Fire comes on in, but doesn't wipe anything, just a couple losses. Lots of 120s, I realize. Hot damn. Katyusha firing long range, hoping to kill some of the Werfers in the back. Does kill 1. Hold on. 2 Werfers dead from 1 Katyusha. God damn. Soviets trying to do whatever they can to get kills, and they're doing it. A lot of T-34's also on standby. So the T-34's busting through the right. Again, no mines. No mines. They might kill the cache. Oh, could have been an easy kill right there. Maybe the T-34 kill that. Sturm Pioneers, typically good with their Shreks, but not so great when the armor's right on top of them. Again, the caches probably could be killed for something. Oh, AT Overwatch in effect! Double AT Overwatch! That's a lot of AT about to come on in. Soviets just rushing through. They're gonna circle back. Here come all the Shreks. Double AT just gonna hurt the armor. Ramming the Panther. King Tiger slow and unable to retreat. B4 coming on in on the repair station. Panther might die here. Escapes again. Damn. Panzer IV gonna die. Does die. This other Panther's under fire. Taking all the AT Overwatch. Shrek team lighted up. Panther goes down nonetheless. King Tiger barely alive. Can maybe the B4... Oh, nice shot on from the King. Maybe the B4 can come on in. Can it fire? Oh, it's done firing. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Maybe a clutch shot. Oh, the Sturms are under heavy fire. All 3 Sturms are dead. Lieutenant is down to a King Tiger. That's it. It is truly astounding, in my opinion, that they're that the Germans now are the ones with very few men. But Warfare Fire just pushed back some Soviet forces. Again, Shrek teams push back others. Middle still under German control. Railway coming on in, but T-34 is not down yet. All those Shrek teams will kill it. T-34 being pushed back by the Panther on the other side and will be killed by the Panther and a Faust. Is this Sector Assault? Interesting. We have Sector Assault. S-285 on standby. Again, not a lot of frontline infantry. 120s are present, though. And now they're being hit by Werfers. German counterattack is pretty severe. Soviets losing unit after unit. And they don't really have much to hold the front. Losing, one 120. The other 120 does escape because they can retreat. Panther diving on in with some infantry support. Again, we have here... Oh, do we have some Soviet mines? He's pulling back. I'm surprised he didn't grab the territory. B4 firing long range. Is he hitting the King Tiger, or he's trying to hit the King Tiger, or maybe even the mechanized facility. If he can take that out, then maybe he can, how do I put this? Stop the repair. Or did he not? Oh my god, okay. Lieutenant being like, alright, fine. I don't need an army. I'm getting Stukas. Not the sort of thing you want to do. Because the Soviets are actually doing more combined arms than anything else. Strike comes in. Luckily, the Soviets do get mostly out of there. Panzer IV hitting the Commissar. Katusha, again, 41 kills. Back at base, hopefully move on up. Soviet forces trying to take back mid with Panzer IV and Grenadiers harassing them. There is a lot of AT, though, that can still harass the armor. Katusha up on the front. That probably was a misclick. Lots of forces pushing left. Again, I'm shocked by this. Okay, he did get a minesweeper, so at least Full is, you know, is able to, you know, see his issues and get a counter for it. Even with all the Shrek's T-34 pushes, can he get a shot on the Werfer? It's close. Alas, Werfer's escape once again. Panzer IV may not be so lucky. AT grenades and PTRS rifle fire from the conscripts put it down. S-285 and more conscripts might be able to kill this Panther. AT Overwatch is in effect, which could hit both Panzers. Panzer V and 4 could meet their makers right now. There's a King Tiger and Panther to support, but they too will be under heavy fire. Again, right now from the Germans, I'm like, we need to end this. This is too crazy. We need to end this. Take the VPs. Get the resources, win the game. Luckily, S-285 some slow coming in to push back the King. AT, oh my god. So much dead armor. Panzer IV, 2 Panthers, and a King all die. I think the King died. They did indeed. That's all the armor in mid gone. Everything. Katusha in the back line, killing the retreating infantry. Putting Captain Wipe in a difficult position. He himself down quite significantly. Actually, Lieutenant and Az as well down. And remember, the Soviets the entire time have not stopped trying to dive their armor into the back line. So you having nothing to stop that is pretty massive. Werfer fire coming on in, stopping the middle point from being... Oh my god, all the artillery comes in mid. But again, they themselves... It's already been decapped. It's already under Soviet control. Whatever. What was I going to bring up? Yeah, now we're in a weird situation where technically... The Axis are... Sorry, the Allies are maybe not in the best spot, right? But they still have more of an army than the Axis. Lieutenant, Azak Mule, they've taken heavy losses, though, again, Soviets continue to take heavy losses. But, like, Pokemon Master has a good army, overall. Like, Katusha, armor, infantry. What? The best thing they have is Full? I mean, Full, look, chat, I could be very wrong. I have not seen any time this game any strafing runs or fragmentation bombs. I see these mines, which is great and all, but at the very... Wait, no, I've seen a fragmentation bomb. I take that back. But I've not seen a lot of them to support in the mass blobs or hit the Katusha in the back lines or kill... Like, there's been no attempt to kill this B4 that's been harassing and getting so many kills along this line. That's 21 kills. Maybe I missed a strafing run. That's on me, but maybe it's just not been a presence. Foles, though, I will say the one thing that is currently trying to keep the Germans in play, right? He has the army to do that, but we'll see how long that lasts as Pokemon Master pushes in on the right. And again, Lieutenant and Azak Mule don't exactly have much to hold. T-34 trying to run over the infantry. Again, no Faust to stop them. Bottle grenade is thrown that hurts the engineers, but they keep pressing. Soviet forces continue pressing. They have AT rifles to maybe kill this Panther. Captain Wipe would be in a very bad spot, although technically he has the resources to actually build up an army. Werfer comes on in, but again, it's a mass Werfer not hitting anything. T-34 trying to dive on in. Here comes the Shreks. Probably going to kill this T-34. There it goes. Railway kills Soviet forces trying to take mid. That was decapped by the Germans. Again, very close, but the Germans only have a 70-point lead, and railway could affect them. As shown there. CoH2 gonna maybe finish off the infantry. The one saving grace for the Germans is the resource they have on the far left side. But, hold on. T-34 diving in through the back, and Pokemon Master again exploiting. They've never stopped trying to exploit the German flank. The only difference is now is Azakmule has forces on the front. It does nothing to stop this. This T-34 is going the long way around to deal with all of the blobs and all of the Werfers and everything. And he might be able to get it. All the Werfers are over here. If he comes up through the back, he might be able to get it. Lots of artillery, though, hitting mid. Soviet forces are taking the brunt of the action. Panther now under a lot of fire. Here comes T-34, rams it. S-25's hoping for the kill. The armor is heading back. But alas, the Shrek team was there and stops the Werfers once again. That's the whole point of this game. The Soviets look, we must kill these Werfers. They've become the endgame event. T-34, while it did cripple the Panther, it is now stuck in the middle of nowhere, being hit and targeted by everything. Gets taken out. Heavy flamethrower burning away the MG. Again, KVA can take the Shreks. I don't think the Soviets can take the hits. I don't think the Germans can take any more hits. CoH2, 48 kills, lining up a shot, I'm assuming, to put these guys in a great kill shot area. Let's see. No, CoH2 just pulling back. Maybe it was just moved up by accident to the front. Happens sometimes. Conscripts pushing left. Werfers, though, coming on in. Wipes a number of models, but... Oh, no. Hypercarry's taking heavy hits, but luckily they survive. B4 as well, surviving. Surprise, again, is lasted this long. Why aren't they targeting it? Here comes the Shrek teams. Moving around, but the Werfers are in the back. They don't have their guarding forces. Although Clipmaster about to lose another T-34. Again, not exactly in the greatest state. And Full has allowed an opportunity for his teammates to get additional armor. But again, Slell, along with 2 other Soviets, have AT Overwatch. Armor's going to be hit. We have a Stug on the field. Okay. Luckily, the armor did pull out of the AT Overwatch's area of effect. Soviets do have the right, which is, I guess, one positive. Although, oh my god, this area's been cleared. And middle's still being contested. But right now, they're slowly bringing it back down. Oh my god, the Rockets just killed 2 conscript squads. They want that. They're going to do everything in their power to kill those Werfers. If I'm again, Pokemon Master, what I might do is have the CoH2 be on standby and try to rocket them. Try to do a creeping barrage, because every attempt with the T-34 has not paid off. But maybe artillery could. Here comes another T-34. At the very least, kill these buildings. I think that would be, or kill the Stukas. Fuck it, kill the Stukas. I don't think Pokemon Master realizes, like, wait, there's Stukas? They just walk the Stukas in front of me? Okay, cool. They're not getting any kills, but that's cool. I'll just kill all of you. Unfortunately, the body's blocking the shot and also sight, which is also a saving grace because King Tiger can't hit him either. There we go. Now kill this stuff. Another Werfer, another Stuka. It's the bunker. Again, line of sight. King Tiger now being blocked by the building. Bunker again. Panzer IV could hit it. Does, but not able to kill it. One last shot. Ram it. Not able to, but AT Overwatch could kill it. Oh, there it goes. No, not able to kill the Stuka. Okay. But still, good kills on the artillery in the back. Werfers are A-okay. Blob is still protecting them. T-34 by Clipmaster on standby. Again, Germans have mid, putting pressure on the Allies. Allies, though, counterattacking. This King Tiger could be in harm's way. AT grenades being thrown. King Tiger's trapped. More AT Overwatch coming on in to hit the area. Could kill a lot of forces here. Wait, here comes a strike. Misses, though. T-34 rams the King, making sure it can't escape, but the Shrek team will make sure the T-34 dies. Stuka is decrewed, not killed. Blob is coming on in. Does kill this Su-85. Katusha now in harm's way. Luckily, none of the Shreks that were fired that missed this hit the Katusha. Has happened before, where AT shots will just hit random units. Troops are retreating, but now Slell's like, wait a second. Hold on, big brain move. If the Shrek teams are away, that means maybe we can play with the Werfers. Werfers do escape, by the way. I'll give credit now with those Werfers. He has like 100 kills, 110 kills with them. T-34 trying to find its target. Frag bomb comes on in. So, okay, he has done frag bomb. Okay. And strafing support coming on in. Make sure the infantry can't dive onto mid. So, they're putting on the pressure. Good job. Shrek teams are opening fire on the KV-8 and also on the T-34. Again, no infantry to grab it, but at least they're keeping the area open. He hauled down. Guys will haul down our armor. They'll take the OET Overwatch like a champ. T-34 does escape, though, so at least Hypocarius can survive. I mean, look, Climax, I hate to say it, but you have the smallest army at 13 compared to Pokemon with 82. But if we look at it, right now it's like mid-40s for the Soviets. Lieutenant has nothing. He has an MG, right? So Climax has still more men than Lieutenant. But overall, on average, like even on average, the Germans are down to like, I want to say low 40s. So it's actually pretty close. It's actually a close fight. Except for the fact the Germans currently have mid. Now, maybe they could grab left? I'm trying to see. That might be an idea. Fully, I mean, like, someone... Alright, so chat, it doesn't matter if he has 1,300 fuel. All that matters is his army, right? Fuel becomes really a non-factor upon a certain point. It's really manpower and how much. Because even though he has 1,300 fuel, he can't deploy... what would that be equivalent of? He can't deploy 6 Panthers. Like, he doesn't have that. Or I guess then 13 Panzerwerfers. Because if you do 13 times, you know, 360, really you can only deploy, what, 5? Wait. Try and do quick math. Yeah, about 5. You can only deploy... There, my math wasn't too bad. So, manpower reserves are a bigger obstacle right now. AT Overwatch coming on in. Might kill the Panzer IV. Smoke tried to block its sight. Might escape. That would be a big win for Azakmul. Keep his army alive. Katusha's coming on into mid. Right now it's still neck and neck. Bundle grenades thrown. Where are the Werfers? That's the bigger question. Oh, did they just be... Oh, did that T-34 just die? Oh my god. Here come the Werfers. Helping clear mid. And also hurt the engineers. No engineers actually survive. Holy mackerel. Lots of just Katusha fire and Werfer firing everything. Up, they're hitting the 120s, killing one of them. Engineers still alive. Bundle grenades thrown. Want to run, but at the very least, the allies are trying to take mid. Railways, though, coming on in. As long as the German infantry hold that position, it's going to be tough with Railway coming down. Almost a done, though, standing in it. I think they're about to die. Lieutenant, you're about to lose your only unit to Railway. Guys, the smartest player. The smartest player. Anyway, Werfer comes on in, smashing a lot of the... Oh, Railway comes in clutch, killing the T-34. KV-8 diving on in, again on the left. The Railway just being an ultimate blocker for the Soviets. More Werfer fire coming on in. Is a KV-8 gonna be the thing that kills the... No. Yeah, alright, he's pulling back with it. Okay. There's so many dead T-34's. There's so many. They've tried so many times to kill these Werfers that have been unable to. Oh, and now the Stooges are going to kill the KVA. Look, I'll give credit where credit's due, right? Those Werfers have been the ultimate, like, decoy, the ultimate bait. Those mines are also big issues. Yeah, there's so many tellers. Sorry, not tellers, minefields. Like, it just killed this unit. Middle's still under German control. This might be a GG. Allies gave it a good run, but alas, even though they're killing a lot of the infantry with Katyusha fire, the problem is they need to take mid, and right now the railway and everything's been so consistent. If I'm the Germans, I would be like, hey buddy, who has railway, save up and keep using it. That's what I would do, right? Just keep using railway. Werfers coming back in, they have the ability to fire. Strafing support coming on in to stop them from taking it. Great job there. Good teamwork in terms of having forces there, having air support, calling in Werfers for constant artillery. This could be a big GG moment again. So unless a big thing changes, I think it's a GG for the Allies. Again, we have Clipmaster diving on in. Werfers fire. Wait. Do we act? Oh my god! It's actually there! They're on point! Clipmaster found him! Finally! One of them died. Finally! T-34 dies though, but you've killed God. You now show that God can bleed. That might give the Allies a bit of a morale boost. It might allow them to counter. Oh, I don't know what this Katyusha's doing, but okay. AT shot comes on in, doesn't kill much. T-34 diving in, but again, it's... Even though these buildings are very close, Wait, did Hypercarius lose it? He finally lost his B4, okay. Alright, more Katyusha shots kill the unit. T-34 coming in behind the Panther. S-25 as well. You might be able to kill it. You don't even have to ram. Just, you know, AT grenade it. A couple shots. Pull back from the Shreks. And you're good. Minesweepers going left. Try to grab the area. There's that Shrek blob there, so we should be fine. Again, right now, Foal's getting 83 munitions per turn. They have enough men in mid. Soviets losing so many men, though. Katyusha's firing, though. Might get a wipe. Does get that wipe. Katyusha, by the way, 62 kills. Nothing to sneeze at. And you know what? I love it. The Minesweeper is trying to grab it, but he can't. Is that railway? Oh, it's Stuka Bomb. Engineer going for the mines actually saves its life. Well, maybe not. Well, as long as this blob goes on this point, it's a GG. Germans win. Again, Allies gave it a good fight, and it was a great game. But alas, GG to the Allies. There's no time for this. There's no time. There's no time. You could have stopped this. You could have stopped this very easily. Frag bomb comes on in, weakens them. Panzer Grenadiers, in their hubris, decide not to go and decap the point. Werfer's now firing everything. Oh god. By the way, in case you're wondering, the assault officer can do coordinate barrage, which is why they're able to fire more so than not. Werfer fire on the right with railways, hitting a lot of Soviet men, but by God, they're taking it. No. Alright. Haha, this is fun. Allies, it's fun that you managed to grab the territory. Wait, what do the Germans have? The Germans have a ton of armor. Not a lot of infantry. Well, except for the Panzer Grenadiers. They don't have infantry. Tank traps being built by Slell. Are we? No. I refuse. I refuse. Again, tank traps will be good for stopping armor, allowing AT to excel. Can't wait for the casualty. The casualty report's going to be terrible. Warfare is firing, but they're hitting where the enemy... Okay, never mind. They're hitting the Ziska mortar. Katusha comes on in clutch, thanks to Hypercarius. Can we stop the Panzergren? Yeah. There it goes. Oh, wait, no. There it goes. Katusha's guarding it. Conscripts. Actually dodging the Werfers. Oh, here comes the blob here. Again, this needs to die. Oh my god. Fall has so many of those trucks. So many. It's just a battle for mid, but there's constant artillery, and AT Overwatch is also in effect. There's also railway coming in. So many dead bodies.
The enemy is taking our territory.
I absolutely refuse. This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god, more conscripts just get blasted by railway. So many dead conscripts. Frag bomb, an additional well, hold on. An AT bomber run comes in. 120s coming in clutch, clearing mid. Ostwind on the right, unopposed right now. Pokemon doesn't have any AT. Hypercarius doesn't. No one has AT on the Soviet side. This is a problem. Okay, they have the AT Overwatch, but they don't have like an S-25 or T-34.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
But they continue to fight, and you know what? They're actually holding this side pretty effectively. Like, I am shocked by how much they're holding. Zis guns, even though they're under Werfer fire, still trying to hold back the Ostwind and the Panther. I think something's about to come on in. Stuka direct strike. So that's going to come in and possibly kill them. No, they escape. Again, right now, there's just so much fire. I cannot believe the allies are actually holding on. Fortifying themselves might be a death trap because, again, AT Overwatch will use that. Fear propaganda being used to push the enemy back, thanks to the Commissar. AT Overwatch killing so much, hitting the armor consistently. Ostwind, Panther, Panzer IV under fire. Ostrupen just dies. Again, the Germans also don't have a ton of frontline infantry, right? Panther's about to die here thanks to AT Overwatch. Commissar probably needs to pull back. Maybe. Yeah, pull back. Don't let the unit die. This would be a waste. Come on, AT. Come on, AT. Panther survives. But armor's severely damaged. They need to go back. Funnel grenades thrown, but good dodge by Slell. Again, Captain Wipe is like, I need to wipe these units. The Werfers, though, coming on in. Again, guarded by the Shrek teams. I criticize this. This has been actually very good play by him. He's done a very good job. He has, like... To put in perspective, he has like 170 kills or 80 kills with those Werfers. Probably, with the one that died, probably over 200. But Soviets continue to hold. S-285 being made by Pokemon Master, who's lost the majority of his men. But they continue to fight. Those damn cars. The Werfers are just... oh, yeah, all these trucks, it's pretty funny. Because he's getting 93 munitions per turn. Strafing run could be effective, but he's not calling that in. S-285 hitting the Stug. Again, Commissar is suppressing while Katusha forces them back. But here comes the blob on the Katusha. Something needs to be done about this. Maybe another Katusha? Come on. Oh my god. I don't know why they won't shoot, but they're not. And while diving in, one of the blobs does die, although they're being hit by the minefield now, which is not great. 2 Panzergren squads die in that attack. Tried to get a little bit too much, and now there's less Shrek teams, which will open up the corridor to the Werfers. AT Overwatch in effect, hurting the armor. Conscript diving onto the point. They need to clear it. Katusha's using everything. Hell, Zis gun's firing artillery. Conscripts dive onto the point, do kill the infantry. AT overwatching the armor, forcing it back. Warfers to return fire. Again, the assault officer can call in that coordinate barrage, which is what they've been also calling in. AT guns push back the Panzer. And immediately the Panzer IV dies. I think that was his own Stuka barrage. Wait. No, that was just AT overwatch. Because there's two of them. It's double right now. Alright. It's been fun, but there's a lot of infantry right now, and I don't know if the Soviets have any more Katyushas. They do, and they kill the Panzer Grenadier squads. Full has burned through half his manpower. And again, has more fuel, but it doesn't matter. His manpower has got himself a Tiger tank. He is that pissed. He has got himself a Tiger. He's like, fine, I'll deal with it myself. But, still need to grab the point. Slell taking the bundle grenade to the face. Could have dodged that. No Panther dive. That's why he didn't dodge it. Panther does, unfortunately, get KO'd. All the ATs out of position, but again, they're pushing on in against a Soviet threat, which right now is three Su-85s. They can definitely outshoot these Stubes, that's for sure. Well, okay, one Su-85 dies, but the Stube dies. He's fortifying himself to help. Soviet infantry on the point. Katyusha's still alive, are now firing. Definitely need heals, though. Mines as well right there. Volk squad gets wiped. Mortar right there. Trying to assist. Su-85 gets KO'd. Again, law losses, though, for the Soviets. We have a dive. Oh, my God. Tiger's going in for the kill. $44 points remain. The Soviets' hopes and dreams. Oh, MG guarding. Oh, God. Okay. Again, this is protected by the MG, which is very clutch. Tiger in the back lines possibly can run havoc, but again, he's just diving the base. They're not going for this, although a lot of the Soviet conscripts are perishing. It was a close fight, but I don't see much that the Germans can really do. Su-85 by Clipmaster coming on in. I will say the Soviets lasted longer than they had any right to, right? But I think the infantry counterattack is too much. There's just one Katyusha. Unless Pokemon Master could fire. But I just don't. Engineers going through all the mines, but there's a Pioneer right there. Unless they kill that, not going to happen. Tiger killed the Su-85, half dead. AT gun and stuff trying to kill it. Katyusha now in its harm's way, going straight for it. Bit weird. But again, he's just trying to find whatever he can. Luckily, the Katyushas see that. Middle is just completely open. Terror tactics do drive some of the forces back. Katyusha firing. Driving back some of the Soviet forces. I mean, German forces. But Tiger has nothing stopping the Katyusha from, you know, hunting it down. Oh, he did. He killed the Katyusha. Panzer IV over there. Middle has nothing else stopping it. The Soviets literally exhausted all their supplies. Everything was exhausted. It was a good game. Minefield stopping the Soviets from really counterattacking on left. It was a hell of a run. Hell of a run, but I think this is it. Tiger tank goes, murdered everything. I'll give credit. Now coming in for the base. But we'll probably die here, honestly. They actually decapped it. Katyusha direct shotting. Again, he's this close up. Are they purposely doing this? Oh my God. I am actually shocked those men survived. Tiger tank going in for the Katyusha. And that's a GG. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. Again, I would say the Soviets did everything that they possibly could to win, and by God, I think they did a decent job. Again, if we look here, the losses are insane. The losses are so bad. And again, top kills to Pokemon Master and damage. Yes, that is Skippy. Congratulations, Skippy, for getting top damage, top kills, and also for submitting it. I really do appreciate that. Azakmule, again, full 522 kills. Top damage goes to Captain Wipe. Lieutenant, oh my god, not really much there. Lots of good back and forths. I will say, full was actually the folly of the Soviets here. His playstyle was actually pretty effective. So many T-34's died to try to kill them, but it wasn't enough. If they would have killed the Werfers, it would have been GG, but full used it, played very well. 125 kills. Full. How did the Werfers not get to 21,000? How did they not? I'm shocked. They probably got over 200 plus kills. King Tiger, again, did not pay off very well. Panzer IV, I'll give credit, got kills, but did not turn the tide. Clipmaster, again, lots of T-34s, lots of death. Slow as well. S-25's a decent, although lots of dead conscripts. Lots of dead conscripts in general, let's be very clear. Yeah, there's probably at least, like, 60, 80, no, yeah, probably, like, 70 squads of dead conscripts here. Pokemon Master, yeah, I would say 70 squads of dead conscripts, Jesus. Katusha, though, from his one Katusha did very well at counteracting stuff. Like, overall, that thing was so... Oh, he had 2. But still, so worth the investment. And, yeah, overall, just a solid game. This is one of the best games I've covered. So thank you, Skippy, for submitting it. You guys did great. Hell of a game. But let me know what you guys think. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Axis prevailed. But I think it was still a very close game. And I think they gave the Axis one hell of a beat. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot117. And before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, BigChuche, Aphyria, Ace, PyroShark, Tony B95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you. And to the rest of you, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.